Hey guys, what's up? So this is actually what I've been playing for a while. ABCs. Like I'm playing the Brilliant engine and the Empowerment engine in this just because I feel like it gives me more options. As a whole though, I'm not really too big of a fan of ABCs just because I just think the deck is just so fragile. Like I don't know, like it can lose with just like one little nudge from your opponent if something wrong were to happen. But it's still pretty fun, but it definitely is very linear, which is one of the things I don't like about it. But that doesn't mean it's not good though. But yeah, without further ado, I'll just show you guys what I've been playing. I am borrowing a lot of cards though, just because I'm just missing a lot of stuff. But that's where your friends pull through for you. But this is just standard. You play pretty much 3 of each union monster, so 3A, 3B, and 3C. Like individually, they're not good by themselves, but they each have their own purpose. Like A is your beater, B is pretty much what you always want to equip since you can add from your deck, and then C is your floater. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And then for like the enablers of the deck, in terms of monsters, I play 2 of each gadget. I think this 2 is fine because I am playing other engines, and 2 Thrashers. I mean, Thrasher's good. Like, it dodges things like Maxine stuff, but the problem with it is if you draw it late game, it's honestly dead. Like, if you have stuff on field and you draw this, it's not really that great, like, at all. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I'm playing the Empowerment engine. So I'm playing Jagedes. This is what you special summon after you ditch a card for Empowerment. I'm playing 2 of them because I am playing Desires, so there would honestly be no point in just playing one because you might banish that one piece you have with Desires and be left with dead cards in your deck, and that's just horrible. So I think 2 is a must, and you don't have to be afraid of going over 40 cards just because that Desires, it, it won't really affect anything. And then it's kind of the same reason with the 2 Jagedes. I'm playing 2 Garnet just because I don't want to banish the one I have if I were just to play one. So 2 Garnet, and then 1 Trick Clown to get me an additional monster if I need to, if I'm not sending a piece to complete the 3 for Buster. And then that's pretty much the monster count. It's pretty large, but that's just what you play. And then now into the spells. Play 3 Hanger. This is arguably, honestly, the best card of your deck. It's pretty simple, you activate it, it's pretty much like a Rhoda, and it lets you equip stuff. It's amazing. And then the 2 Empowerment that you play, and you play 3 Terraforming. That's why you don't really need any more empowerments. And yeah, you play those, the field spells and stuff. And the 3 Brilliant Fusions. I mean, honestly, this thing comes in so clutch for me because it kind of acts as like a Foolish Burial for any piece I want. That, or it can get me an additional, like it can get me like another monster, like a free monster for like a Tsukiyomi play. You just get yourself the clown, but you do have to pay that 1,000 life points stuff. But it usually doesn't really matter. And then 2 Twin Twisters because back row can be a problem. So like if you're not going first, which I don't know, it's kind of one of those dice roll formats where if you go first, you're most likely going to win. But if you don't win the dice roll, you're kind of at a huge disadvantage. So you at least want Twin Twisters to be able to get rid of things like strikes and stuff, because if they strike your like gadget or something, or they warning your Seraphonite or your Brilliant Fusion, it kind of puts you so far behind and you're just kind of stuck with a normal summon. So you really need these to get rid of problem cards like back row and shit. So do those. And then I know not everyone can afford this. Like I don't even own these, but 2 Desires. Preferably I'd have 3, but 2 works perfectly fine because I honestly don't want to resolve a second one, just because you don't want to toss your whole entire engine away. But if you do have to resolve a second one, chances are you're already losing the first place. But you just want to be able to see it. So yeah, Desires. It says draw 2, so it's actually really good in this deck because everything's pretty much a 3 of. And now the traps. I play the Solemn Brigade. If you're asking why, it's because it says no. So yeah, the 4 warnings, or the 4 psalms, I mean. And then, yeah, so this is one of the new trap cards that came out in Invasion of Vengeance. Dimensional Barrier. It's really, really good, but it's, in my opinion, it's only good going first. So I typically do side out going second, though. But yeah, you can definitely stun your opponent. You know, just call whatever you want, pretty much. Xyz, Pendulum, depending on your matchup. You know, having this set, you know, going first, pretty much almost guarantees you the game. So I really love this. And then the last card I play is Emptiness. This card is still fucking broken, so I play it. And with that, the main deck is pretty much yeah, that's pretty much the main deck. It's 42 cards total. And I won't show you guys the side just because it varies. It honestly varies from event to event, and sometimes just, I don't know. It side decks changes pretty often. And then my Time Wizard token, and then your 3 beaters, AB, Sea Buster, Dragon. This guy's really good. You know, he banishes something either player's turn, and you can tag out on your opponent's turn, and then you play the 1 Seraphonite. But yeah. And then this next one, you can pretty much change this to whatever you want, but I was siding cherries, and I was kind of tight on space in the side deck, the actual side deck, so I put in a Mithrilium in here. So yeah, I mean, you can pretty much change that to anything. Like, you can run like a second Diamond Dyer or whatever, or Cowboy sometimes for game, or I don't know, there's a lot of options really, but I don't really need the 15th spot that badly, so I decided to put it towards the Cherry's target. But yeah, then you have Tsukiyomi. This is arguably the best Xyz in your extra because he lets you dump stuff and draw into things. So yeah. And then Utopia package, getting over big stuff, pushing for game. And Paladynamo, he's great because he can negate an effect, or a monster's effect, and then make it 0, so you can just attack over it, and then hopefully push for game. And then I like how he detaches 2 as well, so you can easily make a double buster if you want, sometimes triple. And then generic out, Castell, and your Diamond Dyer. And just Geargigan, just searching stuff out. And then Samurai, he's probably my favorite because, like, having this just makes going for game so much easier. So yeah, I love having that. And then Emerald for recycling. Usually you recycle just your busters just because you go through them so fast. But yeah, he's there for whatever you need him. Sometimes you need him to recycle Seraphonite to use Brilliant Fusion again. But yeah, you know, he's there. And then F-Zero. He's just to get rid of space on your board, really. You know, sometimes you have like a useless Tsukiyomi sometimes, and like a Geargigan, so you can just make this guy, you know, steal your opponent's stuff, attack with it. I don't know, but yeah, he's really good. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much my profile. Hopefully you guys liked it. I feel like for the most part it was pretty standard though, but yeah, I don't really see myself playing this deck after the next ban list, but you know, it is a good deck. But yeah, happy holidays, guys. I don't know, I just wanted to share this with you guys, so yeah, peace.